Chapter 1, Observing the Armies on the Battlefield of Kuruksetra. Text 15. Pancajanyam Hrsikeshu. Devadattam Dhananjaya. Paundram dadhmau maha-sankham. Bhima-karma. Vrkodarah. Synonyms. Pancajanyam, the conchshell named Pancajanya, Hrsikesa, Krsna, the Lord who directs the senses of the devotees, Devadattam, the conchshell named Devadatta, Dhananjaya, Arjuna, the winner of wealth, Paundram, the conch named Paundram, dadhmau, blue, maha-sankham, the terrific conchshell, bhima-karma, one who performs Herculean tasks, vrkodarah, the voracious eater, bhima. Translation. Then, Lord Krishna blew his conchshell, called Pancajanya, Arjuna blew his, the Devadatta, and Bhima, the voracious eater and performer of Herculean tasks, blew his terrific conchshell called Paundram. Purport. Lord Krishna is referred to as Hrsikesa in this verse because he is the owner of all senses. The living entities are part and parcel of him, and, therefore, the senses of the living entities are also part and parcel of his senses. The impersonalists cannot account for the senses of the living entities, and therefore they are always anxious to describe all living entities as senseless or impersonal. The Lord, situated in the hearts of all living entities, directs their senses. But, he directs in terms of the surrender of the living entity, and in the case of a pure devotee, he directly controls the senses. Here on the battlefield of Kuruksetra, the Lord directly controls the transcendental senses of Arjuna, and thus his particular name of Hrsikesa. The Lord has different names according to his different activities. For example, his name is Madhusudana because he killed the demon of the name Madhu. His name is Govinda because he gives pleasure to the cows and to the senses. His name is Vasudeva because he appeared as the son of Vasudeva. His name is Devaki Nandana because he accepted Devaki as his mother. His name is Yashoda Nandana because he awarded his childhood pastimes to Yashoda at Vrindavana. His name is Partha Sarathi because he worked as charioteer of his friend Arjuna. Similarly, his name is Hrsikesa because he gave direction to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kuruksetra. Arjuna is referred to as Dhananjaya in this verse because he helped his elder brother in fetching wealth when it was required by the king to make expenditures for different sacrifices. Similarly, Bhima is known as vrkodarah because he could eat as voraciously as he could perform Herculean tasks such as killing the demon Hidimba. So, the particular types of conch shell blown by the different personalities on the side of the Pandavas, beginning with the lords, were all very encouraging to the fighting soldiers. On the other side there were no such credits, nor the presence of Lord Krishna, the supreme director, nor that of the goddess of fortune. So, they were predestined to lose the battle, and that was the message announced by the sounds of the conch shells.